contract section is where you're going to put in your deal. So you've collected your current state, you've optimized your design, and now it's time to put together what your proposal is going to look like contractually. So very similar to current state contracts, you go into this workspace, proposal contracts, click on the plus, and you can put in your name and your it's going to be a future state. You could do their own contract, but you would most likely want to do future state third party, and then what type of contract it is. So it would be, for instance, per page all in. It's more typical contracts at this point. And then what your start date is. So it would have to be a future date and what the term is. So you can go ahead and do that. Click OK. And then select what devices will be in that. Now, when we created a future state, we only had 3 devices, so we could put them all in. We could, in this case, just an example, we'll just put one of them in there. Click OK. And what we're going to get is the ability to fill in what the terms of that contract are. So similar, here's my start, my duration, the type of contract it is, the volumes for that device. I've got 3400 mono, 174 color. So it's nice to have that when you, look at what your contract is. You said, I'm going to set up fixed volumes, so I would change these volumes to whatever I want my contract to be. If I have any kind of fixed volumes, it's a per page, so I probably wouldn't have that, worry about that. And then here's where I would put in what my per page cost is. Again, I can put in 0.008 and then color, whatever the numbers that you're using with your deal. If there's any other charges, for instance, for scans, some people are doing that now, you could do that as well. Click save, and it goes in and calculates what your total cost output is then on that device. We have some other information, it gets calculated as well. So you'll go ahead and do that, put in all the devices you need. You can go up here and add assets, so you don't have to do them all at once. If you forgot some assets, you can copy the contract, which is nice if you do the same kind of contracts over and over. And then another nice feature is down here in the bottom. If I click on that, it shows me what I haven't put in the contract yet. And maybe some devices I don't want to contract, but it's a good way to make sure you don't miss any. So you just work through that, and then you'll have your contract set up for when you go forward to create your proposal.